Alright everyone, how's it going? Alright, good morning everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if the audio is weird. I recently just changed some audio settings, so and as soon as I did that, like I spent a good amount of time yesterday just tweaking with some knobs on my mixer here. Just adjusting the volume, and it was okay at the end, right? Like I listened to myself and I'm like, oh yeah, I like the sound of this. But then this morning, first thing in the morning, what I did was I just increased one of the knobs. So hopefully it's okay now. But it could be bad. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I guess I really shouldn't be showing this screen. Oh, this doesn't show a whole lot. There you go. But welcome. For those who don't know, my name's Nagai, your Guilty Gear old man, your Guilty Gear Oji-san. And today we'll be playing some Unika. Unika just came out yesterday, like technically speaking yesterday. So she's been out for about 24 plus like 31 hours now. And I haven't seen a whole lot in terms of like really interesting tech on Twitter. I'll be honest with you, but I really haven't been digging too much. Usually what I've seen so far with the new character Unika is like combos, and a lot of people messing around with that free weapon, her desperation super. But yeah, not a whole lot in terms of mix-ups. I saw like maybe one safe jump that someone posted on Twitter, which, I mean, we did the same safe jump in like first half an hour plugging in the characters, so I've seen that, but there's not a whole lot of like mix-ups. So I have a few ideas in mind, few ideas in mind. So I want to show you guys that, and a little bit later we'll be doing some Dizzy gameplay as well. I hope so. Anyway, this is supposed to be like a dual Unika Dizzy stream, mother-daughter stream, daughter-mother stream. There's a thing I want to show with Dizzy, so we'll go over that as well. And I want to check into this YRC change. Apparently YRCs are like a lot stronger now, and you can't safe jab them, or you can't jab them with like your normal kick, whatever, and still block them if they YRC. So let's take a look at that. I know for a fact that you couldn't beta YRC with Dizzy's 2K if you did 2K right, from like not a non-meaty 2K, rather a very meaty 2K. Like if you hit on the active frames of 2K, you can beta YRC, but a run-of-the-mill 2K you cannot. So we'll take a look at that. And yo, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing. Let me know if the audio is off. Jimmy, this is Jimmy. How you doing? Wholesome family stream. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're not touching the boys though. I'm not interested in playing Kai, and Sin interests me a little bit. Darren, how's it going? What's up? And we got Necro here with the Espresso Digital with the Beam. And we got Bobby here from Facebook. How's it going? Good morning. But yeah, what else do I need to go over? Oh yeah, I should probably tell you guys about my new redeems. Actually, a few housekeeping things right now. One, I guess this is not a housekeeping thing, but I do have a video out on YouTube. My newest one is just like day one, like a stream supercut. Basically, once I finished my stream yesterday, apparently did really well on YouTube, the stream itself. So I felt like, okay, well, I'll just do a supercut. I'll do a recap of the stream. So I made a little bit of a video regarding that. Not my proudest video, because I did it like right away after I ended my stream. It's like it only took me like an hour to cut, but I put it up. It's not doing as well as I thought it'd be, because of the numbers I got on the stream, but it's up there if you guys want to check it out. But the pinned message should have my supercut of the Plus R stream I did a few days ago. And I think for this stream too, we're gonna try to do another supercut. I probably won't have it out until tomorrow morning. But if there's anything interesting, I'll cut it up and I'll put it in a video, so that you guys don't have to sift through this potentially 3 or 4 hour VOD to find out what you want to find out about. So I'll make a supercut with timestamps. Any interesting matches, any interesting tech we find, I'll put it on there. And I'll try to make that a regular thing. Doesn't mean my regular videos are going to go, so we're going to continue to make like guides and travel videos or whatever I feel like. Darren says, I'm good. How about you? I'm doing very well. this is one of the few mornings that I woke up with maybe 7 hours of sleep. I wanted to keep sleeping, and that's usually a good thing because I usually get up and I feel like I need to do something, but I felt like I needed to keep sleeping, which is good. That's good for me. At the same time, I was very excited to do something, which is go and stream and check out Unika, and I want to, it was a good balance. It was a good balance. So here we are. The sun is shining. I got my lights in front of me, keeping me awake. I also have my tea here. We're good to go. All right, so I talked about the supercutting my streams, and if you want to check out my newest videos, please do so in the pinned messages. What else do I need to talk about? Oh yeah, my redeems. If you guys don't already know, I have a new redeem on Twitch. If you're all on YouTube, hop onto Twitch so you can do more cool interactions such as this new redeem right over here. So maybe you guys might want to know the lore of that particular redeem. I'll go over that in just a moment. Before I go and do that, I want to talk about all my other redeems I have. I don't have as many anymore.
I can win. I can
Get a load of this guy here, his green screen. But all my redeems are gonna show up on that little area there. Does it show up? There we go. There we go. The double. So it just makes more sense to be out of the way. So we're gonna have it right there. And what else do we have here? We got the dancing ones too. There we go. So you can get Nero to dance for you. For example, you can even have 2B dance for you. So if you guys want to be interactive and be part of the stream, hop onto Twitch and give me a follow. You don't have to, but you could. But you get more points if you follow it, so that you can redeem, and you also can tell me to suck it, Nagai. But when I win or lose or whatever. That one stays, no questions. Which one? The suck it, Nagai. Yeah, that one stays. That one's always staying. But I'm trying to fix all my redeems so that they appear right back there. I'm also working with a green screen, so I'm getting used to like pointing at things on my screen. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Welcome. All right, so what is the lore behind these suck it, Nagai? Well, I might go through that, not today, but at some point. This year, so this is drawn by Minnie, and it was drawn for my birthday because, I've been liking baseball a lot, and of course I like Dizzy. Dizzy's got this one move called Mikhail's Sword, and I mistakenly call it Mikhail Blade or Miguel Blade, but I think right now we're going to call it Murakami Blade because it's a reference to Murakami's, who played in like the WCB Japan side, is a Japanese baseball player. He did a walk-off double, and they got them from like winners finals to grand finals. I don't know if I can show it. I'll show a little bit. We'll do a little bit of a test to see if I get demonetized from the MLB. Like they need any more money. But we'll show it. Just to kind of give you a reference of why I'm using this, a little bit more reason why I'm using this particular sound clip. So we'll play it one more time. And yeah. Yo, Narasumi, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. O genki desu ka? Alright, let me show you guys quickly the clip of Murakami. I think it's this one right here. I gotta skip. Like the first little bit is actually the English side, so let me turn down my music. But what is so endearing about this clip is how excited the Japanese commentators are versus the American commentators. I don't think I can show the American side because I definitely get in trouble for that, I think. There we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, here we go. Let's wind it a little bit. So Murakami gets a hit. Murakami! He's so excited. Japanese commentators are just so... They get so pumped in the celebration. There it is. The Mikhail Blade core circle back heavy. Counter hit. Into KO. Otani gets to run, I think, 2 bases. From second, third to home. And then they win. They get all pumped. And that is the origin, sort of this Twitch routine. Which I'll show you one more time. There you go. So feel free to use that whenever I get a Corso Go Back heavy counter hit, or just anytime. I realized I played that yesterday or last stream, and I'm like, I didn't give any context with it at all. So there's a context. I like baseball. I've been liking baseball, and I thought that was really cool. And I wanted to make use of a really cool thing that someone did for me on my birthday. So anyway, that's it. All right, let's head on to playing some games. Okay, so for today, again, we're going to be labbing through a little bit of Unika stuff. So I'll show you guys what I've been cooking up. I haven't really tested a whole lot of it, but I want to show you guys what I've been thinking about. There's a Dizzy OS I want to kind of want to share with you guys. So it's kind of an extension of a safe jump situation. So I want to show you guys what I'm coming up with. I'll give you a little bit of a hint right now. Well, it actually says it right there. Imperial Ray OS. It's a way to do many different things. Bait out DPs, bait out backdashes, and also go for a fuzzy overhead. So I'll show you guys that. And I want to quickly go over the issues with YRC. In fact, we can probably do that sooner than later. Apparently, there's been RC changes to the Roman cancel that favor, well, I'm actually not entirely too sure what they are, word by word anyway. But it says something about the time slowdown on the patch notes. So we'll go over that, and then we'll just kind of see it in action. I don't know if it makes a big difference between, you know, RC, like red RCs, purple RCs, but apparently there's a big thing that happened with YRC, so we'll go ahead and check that out. And afterwards, we'll have some time. We'll go finna play some Unika matches, finna play some Dizzy matches. Maybe at some point also we could look into Twitter clips for tech ? I think that'd be worth your time, worth my time as well. So we'll do a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if I have enough time for everything, but we'll try. And if all goes as planned, everything that I do today, any kind of like highlights, anything we find interesting, I'll put into a YouTube supercut video. Those videos don't do very well for me, but I think it's very valuable to make sure I, you know, how do you call it? Shorten things up and put things in order for you guys, and you know, condense things for people who want to kind of sift through what I'm doing. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and jump into training mode? In fact, you can almost say we can safe jump right into it. But I hope you guys are having fun playing this new character, Unika. I've been having fun making thumbnails, that's for sure. I've got some really cool thumbnail templates for my streams and my videos. So what do you want to do here? Okay, so we want to check out... You know what? Should we do the YRC stuff first? Is that interesting? Nah, we'll go in order. I said, according to my schedule, it's Unika stuff first, and then Dizzy stuff, and then YRC. So let's test things out on Unika herself. I don't know for sure, but I do believe her DP is 9 frames. So let's double check that. I have Dust Loop up right now. You always want to be testing like safe jumps and that sort of thing out against characters with like a 9 frame reversal. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe her DP is 9 frames. Let's see. Is it top off attack? Blast off. Okay, blast off it is. Yeah, 9 frame reversal. Okay, so that's good. That's good. All right, let's get all this back up here. I don't want to display that. Ooh, there's a lot of things going on the screen now. Do I want the frame data? I'm actually not used to the what is it? The training dummy being so far up, like the words for it. My eyes aren't used to looking up there. So Narasumi says, I just started like Monday and I've been having fun with Unika and Alpha so far. Oh hell yeah. Did you just start Guilty Gear on Monday or Unika? Or both? So what do we want to do here? Okay, so she's got an overhead, right? Let's take a look here. I've been thinking a lot about her overhead. And one of the things that we noticed right away is that you cannot convert the red, like the regular overhead. What am I doing? Button settings, here we go. I want my dash macro. So this one right here does this. That move. This one. This one here. Even with the RC, you can't seem to convert off it. So, yeah, it's like kind of like a I don't know how effective this is. You just do it once and that's it basically. If you overcharge it, or if you do your 6H charge or whatever, I don't know what you call this, then you can convert it if you have 1 meter or having, or if you do it in a combo, like if they're already bouncing up. I don't know if I can replicate that, but like from here, for instance. There you go. You can convert it from there too. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Is it good? I'm not too sure. I guess it really depends on how good it is on block too, and how fast it is. Dust Loop says that it's a 21 frame overhead, right? So Blitz, that the move? No. Penetrate? No. Top off attack. Top attack. So top attack, and for some reason the pictures aren't loading. Let me refresh this. Weird. Okay. Is a 21 frame overhead. You know what's a faster overhead that everybody has? Standing Dust. So like, I don't know. It's an interesting move. I guess it's a far-reaching overhead, but you know, at least you don't have to be way up close to use it and be effective. You can do it from back here, I suppose. But it's like a budget hoof stomp, right? And you can't convert it without meter, basically, or some sort of bounce beforehand. -8 on block, -6 on block if you charge it. So, or if you enhance it. Yeah, I'm not too sure about it. I'm not too sold on it. I don't know. Maybe there's bigger, better conversions off it than you would from like a Dust RC. But yeah. Let's see. Let's read what Dust Loop, whoever wrote Dust Loop, says. So average speed overhead with absolutely no conversion on hit whatsoever, not even with meter, unless it was a media counter. Okay, there we go. Avoid using it except as a cheap round ender. Arbalest improves the move considerably by making it safer on block, as well as causing ground bounce that can actually be converted with meter, a counter, or in the middle of a combo as filler. It can also convert meterlessly if it hits meaty. Okie dokie. With conversions varying depending on Unika's distance from the opponent, as well as how meaty hit the move. Try to mix up with Corsical Forward K, which is her gun dipper. I think it's also called Penetrate. when pressuring the opponent, since the mode arbalist requirement telegraphs it considerably. Okay. So what does it mean by hitting it meaty? That means you're hitting it on the later active frames. So the move is active for 6 frames. If you just do it right off the bat, like a run-of-the-mill Corsica back K, and they're just right in front of you, and they are not in any kind of like downed, unhittable state, then yeah, it's going to be, yeah, it's suggesting that it's not convertible. However, if you hit it on the later active frames, like if you knock them down and then you do it, then it becomes a convertible. My Hero Macadamia, how's it going? You like Gun Dipper? I do too. I still call it Stun Dipper on just as a, I don't know, from PTSD. Hakai, what's up? Hope you're doing what's up. I've heard it referred to as Scum Daughter. I think I like Scum Dipper for Sin's Stun Dipper. I like Gun Dipper for this one. Scum Daughter could be, that's a good one too. So, I don't have any setups here to kind of show. Well, actually, you know what? You can probably do something like this. I think I've seen this actually. Oh, right. You can, because you can cancel your. Actually, this might work. So it's gonna miss right now, right? It's gonna miss off a just an auto cancel or fast cancel. Those aren't the right terminology from it. If you frame kill with the 6H and then go for the move, gonna miss. So we gotta like fill in the gaps a little bit more. We either wait a little bit and then do it. Maybe do like walk forward a little bit. See that we walk forward and then just do it. And then we might be able to convert it. That's pretty neaty, yeah. Or something that I saw on Twitter, which is dash cancel 6H. And then do it. There you go. But I don't know. Yeah, this is still. Yeah, I don't have a good way to like consistently dash cancels. What's the right terminology of this? What is the correct terminology? Do the dash cancel and then you do a special? A dash cancel special cancel? Because you're dash canceling this move, but then you're special canceling the dash. Yeah, Kara, is that what you guys call it? Yeah, 6H Kara dash cancel Corsica back kick. It's the, you know what's screwing me up? It's the fact that there's shortcuts. So like you can do your super or your charge, 6H, and then 6K, right? You can just, instead of doing Corsica forward K to do Gun Dipper, you just cancel it by doing, you hold forward and push K, right, to do it. To do the overhead, you do back and K. So this is actually messing me up a lot because the way I car cancel a Corsica back motion from this dash cancel is I do Corsica back. This is my shortcut. I do Corsica back, forward, dash, and then kick or something like that, right? Or dash and punch if you're Ramathal. So that's how I do like a very consistent like Rekka cancel from with Ramathal. But if I do that motion here, I'm just gonna get, a lot of times I'm gonna get okay, it's working now. Not a lot of times, but oftentimes I get this instead, right? Because I'm pushing forward and kick. But it's working now. Let me know if there's a consistent way of dash canceling or car canceling off of this. Like a consistent way of car canceling Corsica back kick. Because it's not very consistent for me. The way I do it, which is the Corsica back, then forward, P-link, dash, macro, and kick. Oftentimes I get the Gun Dipper. So let me know. Let me know, chat. Or on YouTube, let me know in the comments below. Excuse me. All right, so My Hero Macadamia says you can just do 4K instead of 4K. 4K is a back kick. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just use the 4K input. Yo, Triple Raptor, how's it going? Yeah, but the thing is, like, when do you... Okay, so let's say I'm doing 6H. And then... Like, to dash cancel it, you have to either be neutral or push or hold forward, right? So, do I let go of the stick? Let go of the stick and then... I don't know. Ganglord says 6H, neutral dash 4K. When does the cancel happen? So I'll do 6H, neutral dash 4K. Oh, it's pretty weird. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, no, you can actually dash cancel and still get 4K. The trick. I don't use dash macro? Oh. That's weird. It's much easier to time with manual dash. I saw you got one. I got one, yeah. But I need to get it all the time. I need to... I mean, what's important is making sure you have a method of getting it like 10 out of 10 times. 6H double tap forward 4K. Oh boy. You know what? I can just... It turns out it's more consistent if I just like... If I just did course go back, neutral, P-link, dash macro kick. Alright, let's put everything together. Oh my god, there you go. That's how you make it... That's how you make this convertible, I guess. So, a perfect car cancel into your overhead. Makes this meaty enough for you to convert it. Jesus. Yeah, I need a better way of doing this. I'm not getting it. You know I get it if you see blue on my gun. Okay, I'm doing it too slow then. That's pretty cool. That does a lot of damage. Now the thing is, yeah, this is a quote-unquote 21 frame overhead, but if we're hitting media enough for us to convert this, it's probably like a 25 overhead. 25 frame overhead. Yeah, you'll see the orange spark as you feed it for the cancel. That's right. There it is. Okay, let's just actually try to convert it now. God damn it. Yeah, if you see the full Arbalist animation, you cancel too late. That's true. So I guess if you see this as well, I'm doing it too late. There you go. That's pretty big damage. Jesus. That was perfect. There we go. One more time. That was a little bit too late. Oh, what the heck? Okay, well, even if you do it as fast as possible, you can still miss. So this requires a little bit of... quite a bit of timing, actually. Oh, this is not good then. If that's the case. I mean, it's good, but it's not... You know, it'd be nice if it always worked, if you did it as fast as possible. But if I'm going to replay this. If I do it as fast as possible and it whiffs, that's not... That's too much room for error. Right now, anyway. Really cool, though. Still really cool. All right. I want to do it one more time, though. Oh, now I'm doing it too good. So maybe the play is... Why not do dash and then... Why not do dash and then Corsica back kick? We want to charge it, right? But yeah, I guess we could just do a marker dash. I like that idea. Or walk forward. Yo, Neural, tell me, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. That's what I was trying to do at first. So maybe just like a manual dash. I guess the thing is you're not going to get close enough for the conversion. Maybe in the corner? Or just like you walk a little bit and then you do it. Manual time a dash. Yeah. Yeah, now it's not even connecting. I'm sure there's timing for this. There's the right timing for this. Yeah, it's shit. Okay, so we'll put this in the back burner. Not as cool as I thought. When it works, it's good. It's not only like convertible when you're hitting it like that meaty, but it's less punishable. So that's nice. Does 5p help? I think 5p is too slow. Yeah, 5p would be too slow, but let's test it out. So I think if I held up back here... Oh, it does hit meaty. How fast is 5p? Jesus. So if I held up back here, I'm not getting hit. So if I held 5p, if I held up back here, I'm getting hit on my jump startup, right? So this is hitting meaty, but it's not very meaty, you know what I mean? There you go. Turn on the data. There's so much... I don't like the data. I'll be honest with you. The data display sucks. But it's nice that it's there. Plus it's... let's see. Where's it showing up? It's like too much things on the screen right now. You guys like seeing that? So it's a 5-frame startup, but we're looking at the total amount. So 16 frames total. Okay, that's actually... It's not nice to look at, but it's nice that it's there. Yeah, there's manual time, which doesn't make it consistent. That's true. They put like so much effort into it, and I hate it. Yeah, I love the fact that it's there, but I don't know. I think there's got to be a better way to display it. The follow-up number is the follow-up number is convenient. What does a follow-up even mean? Follow-up window? What does follow-up window mean? Yeah, the Street Fighter 6 frame viewer mod. Oh, I mean, we can't ask for everything, I suppose. One at a time. I only noticed follow-up on counter hit to combo. Okay, like a juggle. Okay, so Ganglord, what did you say up there? Lets you know what kind of moves you can try. Okay, gotcha. Follow-up window is very useful. Inside Your Dream, how's it going? What game is this? This is Guilty Gear Strive. We're playing the new character Unika. So, let's see here. Guilty Gear Strive. Let me show you guys other things that I've been thinking about. So one thing that we saw was this right here, right? I like this a lot as a media attack. So after a throw, what can we do? We can do a safe jump, right? I believe it's 5p. Right, you can do a safe jump with instant air dash JH if you frame kill it with 5p. Let me show you that it's a safe jump. So I'm going to do DP here. So you saw the first. you saw the block there. There you go, right? So what else can we do? Someone mentioned OTG 5H into the follow-up. I like this a lot. You get close enough if you micro dash even at mid-screen. Is that right? Okay, we'll look into it in a bit here. I might come back to that. It totally whips and crouches for sure. I'll take a combo string and then end it early to dissect what are the possibilities. Oh, okay, roger that. So I'm going to get my opponent to block. Set the frame data to one player only. I have it, like, I always control second player though. That's the thing. So I do both. It is pretty cluttered. There's a lot of clutter though. So I'm using first player now, but then when I record and playback, I use player 2. So you're going to see both. Okay, so do this. Now, this one can... I like this a lot. I don't know if we can show it with against Unika, but for the most part, this is reversal safe. Unika's reversal is pretty active though, right? Okay, there you go. So reversal safe. So this is like safe jump times 2. Now, not only is it reversal safe, but it locks your opponent down. So if I held up back after the follow-up, this move right there, that little blast, I block that, I hold up back, what happens? I'm still blocking. What does that mean? It means this is something that the frame data doesn't tell you. This is something that just experience of training mode tells you. That tells me that that's gapless, right? So they're locked into blocking that overhead, even though the overhead is what, like 21 to 26 frames, right? No gap, which is really cool. Now, unfortunately though, this still suffers the same issues as it did before if you did it raw, which is you don't get a good conversion if you hit. There you go, right? So I can't really convert off that even if I, well, unless I use meter. What triggers the follow-up window? That's a good question. I'm not, this is the first time you're using this, so I'm not too sure. I'm gonna turn it off though. We'll just put on 1P only for now. No, you know what? There's no use of it at the moment. So I'm just going to turn it straight off. There you go. So let's convert off of it. No far slash. I'll do... What's my fastest bond? Is it going to be a 5K? I guess I would know if I had my frame data window up, hey? So 5K doesn't combo. So we can combo with a no 2P. Right, something like that. Except not a 5K. You can convert it off with meter. You're growing, how's it going? What's up? So, and then I guess you can mix it up with a low. There you go, something like that. Can't that be interrupted? Which part? Between the projectile and the overhead, no, because there's no gap there. You can push whatever you want, other than burst and YRC, and yeah, there's no interruptible moment there. I did a PRC last time, but you can probably just do an RC. Thank you, Grunge. Hope you're doing well, man. With the OTG 5H12, you can dash cancel into options and it jails. Yeah, exactly. That's the cool thing about it. And I didn't realize it before. But yeah, you can literally just dash cancel this and push buttons. Now, if you did this, yeah, it's still gapless. That's kind of cool. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, you can just do, instead of doing stun dipper or whatever, you can just do like, yeah, you can do your follow-ups, or you can go for a low. Something like that. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Now, okay, so what did we establish? We established that we can do the overhead and convert it with meter. But, you know, if we're using meter, I think we can do something... We can do cooler things than just do a combo, right? Yeah, OTG 5H is amazing. I agree. So here's what we have so far. You know, whatever. A combo? Okay, sure, whatever. So that's kind of cool. We can probably do some cooler things with this. So... Gronga asks, how fast is your 5H? 10 frames is juice. This is 10 frames? Jesus. It's a soul type of attack here. So here's some things that I've been thinking about, actually. This is going to be very on brand with me, which is doing this and doing an overhead after. Basically converting it into a fuzzy overhead. So if you just RC it right away, the RC pop can get blocked, right? And they can block that low. So we're going to have to just fast cancel this RC with any button. Any button that's not like a dust. So I'm going to fast cancel it. And you get like a double overhead. Not from the button that you do right after the RC, but what you do after that, which is JH, right? So let's just see if this works. Block this high. Block this low. Okay, I did too slow. Let's do it in the corner. Actually, we can do it here. Just for... And then you should be able to convert that JH. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Block this high. There you go. You get a natural... Actually, not too bad fuzzy situation here. Fuzzy overhead situation. This... I can already see that this has issues. But it's cool that you can do this. So what I like about this is that even if they block that first overhead high, you can still continue the conversion, right? There's a lot of situations where you have a character that does a fuzzy overhead, and you have to block that the first hit high for the second hit to work, right? This one, you can block the first hit low, and it'll still convert. So I find that characters, the later DLC characters, have this quote-unquote fix. Like Abba has this, where she can do an overhead and then do a fuzzy. Doesn't matter whether you're blocking that first hit high or low, the fuzzy still works because it'll just convert properly. So same thing here. But then there's characters like the older DLC characters like Testament, who has a natural fuzzy overhead, but you block the JH low, you get hit by it, but then it just ruins the entire setup. So this is kind of neat. Yo, King Rex, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's up? You can meter list fuzzy people with JH sometimes. Oh, is that right? I think we can try to find that too. But I'm just trying to figure out any other cool ways to convert. Any cool ways to use RC with the overhead? I think this is one of them. So I think you can just... Okay, I think that the big issue with this though is that... I think the big issue with this is that basically after JHJD follow-up, it just ends like that, right? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if there's anything else you can do off that. But if that's all you can do, then maybe it's not as good. But you only do it if you really want to just end the game, end the match. RC, and then you can 6H DP. I guess so. Now we're using like a lot of meter though. Instead of just using 50% meter, now we're using 100%. Which, I mean, if you're gonna kill, do it. That's good. Can you air dash after JD? I think you can actually, yeah. Oh, okay. Hold up. So let me just do this. Let me just try and do this. So I'm gonna get hit. So let's do this. Block low. No, too slow. There we go. Try that. Yeah, I mean, that's it for now. Yeah, this is hard to kind of simulate to like what I can do after, but maybe I can do an air dash after the JD and convert it there. Or you can do what Anero's saying, just fast RC cancel overhead. Why not just fast RC cancel overhead? Because I have the fast RC button is to, you mean up? Oh, up? That's a good point. Let's try that. Can you get... I have a... Okay, I see what you mean. Why not just do that? That's a good point. I think... Hold up. Yeah. That might not be a bad idea. Because you're still gonna get the fuzzy, right? Let's try that. I have a reason why I don't like this though. And it's not because I can't do it very well. This is nice for double overhead. I wonder how you can convert it though. But just because it's a double overhead doesn't mean it's an effective setup. The reason why people do fuzzies is because a natural thing to do after someone does an overhead or like someone's coming in from the skies is for your opponent just to naturally block low because you're coming in a situation where you would have done like a low. Like if the quickest thing that you could do is a low as a mix-up, then a delayed overhead is effective, right? This is an overhead, yes, but it's like an overhead that you can do as fast as possible. The delayed overhead from like a fuzzy, they tend to be more effective. Although, with that said, this actually, I don't know, we'd have to like kind of, I think I want to kind of count things frame by frame if I want to, I don't know, like usually this is, yeah, it's a double overhead. But do you think it's too fast? You know what I mean? Anyway, this is something, yes, you can do this. This is another interesting thing. I'm going to have to look into this little, dissect it frame by frame to make sure. But there's like, I think there's too many steps to show that you're going to do a second high. You know what I mean? But that's cool though. I appreciate that. I do prefer landing first and then jumping up and doing a JH. It might look a little bit slower, but those tend to be, mix-ups that open up a lot of players. Yeah, you want to threaten with the low. That's the thing. Yeah, there's like a not as much weight in terms of threatening with the low in this case. Yeah, if I could do a RC up and then just like immediately, do a low after, to kind of show that there's a 50-50 there. I like that a lot. But the low could actually just be canceling, fast canceling down and just doing a 2k, right? So there's that too. Anyway, good stuff. Appreciate it. And you know what? That string might be what we need to convert this better. I just wish there was a better way to set up a fuzzy in training mode other than just doing it on myself. Because I need to know if I can just get them to not block, but by doing that we were adding some hit stun deterioration right later on in the combo. So for instance, right, I don't know if we can convert any more than that. Yeah, it's not, and like that JD just kind of knocks him down. You know what I mean? It's not, we can't really do anything after that. Let's try to do... No, that's not good. That's not going to work. Yeah. So that's one of the issues I find with this. I mean, you guys let me know if you have a better conversion after that, but that's all I got. Just HJD, Corsical forward, heavy. That's not the one. 6H after JD has a follow-up. Oh, right. You just, I see what you mean, yeah. This. I just wasn't doing it fast enough. I'll do it right. There it is. Oh, do you think I can convert off? Maybe I can. Hold up. I've not played this in a while. What is the best way to find a match? I think maybe tower at the moment. I guess it depends where you are in terms of your skill level. I always find matches in floor 10 and in Celestial. On East Coast... Sorry, on US East, that's usually where I find matches. Oopsies. Doing it too slow. Oh my god, I'm just too slow on this, I think. Oh fuck. You know, I'm also doing the manual inputs. I'm not doing the shortcuts. Maybe... Except for the end there. Why is it not working? I'm doing it too slow. Yeah, hold up. Let me get it done once. Not consistent, but I think I'm actually not getting the fuzzy. Oh, I am getting the fuzzy. Okay, so there's a way to get it all there. Oh, maybe if we delay the JD. I don't know. Anyway, I think I've been doing this a little bit too long. There it is. But that's it. I don't think I can do anything after that. Project Zero says, yeah, I'm floor 7 and it's impossible to rank up since there is legit 0 players in towers below Celestial floor 10, whatever on US East. I tried matchmaking, I found one match in 10 minutes. Damn. Yeah, that's... I thought it would be a little bit more... Like, I don't know what it's like actually below floor 10, so I'm not sure if I can help you there, but if you go into... I mean, okay, I know people like clown on this a lot, but if you go into Discord servers and just like and ask, maybe like there's a... I haven't been into like the official Strive Discord, but I have a feeling that that might be a good way to find matches around your level. But when servers are like full. Back in the day anyway. Like there are players in all the different floors, right? I don't know what it's like now, so I have a feeling like all the players at floor 10 in Celestial right now. But asking around usually helps. Especially, well, for me anyway, when I'm as a plus R and Xrd player, and also Strive player, you know, I'm no stranger to asking Discords. But yeah, Pure Pink Fox, how's it going? I'm from. Let me just read that real quick. Sorry about that. There, I'm from. It's impossible to play on US servers. Ping is too high. Europe is empty most of the time. I guess that is also the issue. Like, where are you from, right? I'm from US. I'm not from US. I'm from Canada, but I play on US West, and there's like no players there, unfortunately. So I have to go in US East. Yeah, thank you for that, Grongi. Appreciate it. Yeah, Grongi says definitely consider joining servers if you're trying to level up. Yeah, I have a Discord as well if you want to ask around there for sure. Oh, for Russia, yeah. Russia is pretty vast, isn't it? It's pretty big, so it's probably hard to find players. But Russia is also kind of close to Japan, isn't it? Compared to us anyway. So if... I know Japanese servers are pretty... Got a big population. Alright, so... I'm feeling less confident about this move here, this overhead, but we've discovered something very interesting, and that's that you can dash cancel your 5H follow-ups. In fact, you can dash cancel any of your follow-ups, right? So any of the gun Gatling follow-ups, even the projectile one, which is the 5H, you can dash cancel, which is kind of cool because it opens up a lot of different BRC shenanigans too, right? So every character has this. They can like close slash, or they can 5k and then BRC cancel, BRC dash cancel, right? You can't do that with any other move, right? Everything else is a PRC. BRC, the blue one, is kind of nice because it slows down your opponent a lot, right? And you can do, it opens up a lot of different situations, scenarios, different mix-ups in the end. So project, so what, like ask people to fight me in the lower floor or something to level up? So Greg says I don't like zoners. Okay, the rush distance from Russia to Japan is like 7,000 kilometers. No, never mind, 3.6 thousand. Well, certainly closer to me in Japan, and I live in on the coast of Canada there. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know what Russian players do. Yeah, you guys let me know. If anyone out there knows in chat, or if you're listening to this on YouTube a little bit later or right now, you know, let us know in the comments or in chat. We'd appreciate knowing how we can help our friends around the world to play Guilty Gear. Let me know. Let us know, please. Let's see. Okay, so this opens up a lot of things. So in this case, yeah, there we go. We can even BRC cancel the projectile. Okay, so where am I going with this? Same setup. If we're gonna commit to spending meter anyway, why don't we just do it from there? Why don't we just do it early on, right? So this might even open up the possibility of just running up and doing a 5D. Look at that. So if I did this, holding up back, it's airtight. There's no gap there. Isn't that cool? I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys are excited as I am about this, but I think this is pretty cool. Why do I think this is cool? Can I just... I might be able to run up and do it. Hold up. Hold up. Holding up back. Yeah, it's airtight. This is a 20 frame overhead. The other move is a 21 frame overhead. And I believe if you do it this way, you can actually cancel it, or you can actually follow up with it. Yo, next level. I think you can just like dash too, and then BRC. Get. You can dash and then dash cancel. Oh, I messed up the recording though. Does that work? No way that works. No way that works. Hold up. Holding up back. Oh my god, it's airtight! Let's hold up back again. Holding up back. It's airtight. Wow. Yo, this is a better... This might be better than just... than just doing her moveset. Okay, and then one more time. One more thing. How do we... Of course, you can still do the lows. Right? You can still do the lows. And etc. Okay, that's cool. Alright, let me take a break from that and just read what you guys are saying. Real quick here. Surely her other overhead recovers faster though, right? Does it? I guess it does. But can we get a BRC with the other overhead? We might. Let me just, I'll do that in just a sec here. I feel like I should pay attention to what you guys are saying now. How you guys are talking a whole lot. Okay, Gang Lord. Okay, good point there. Excuse me. Adjust block setting. I guess I should do that too. I'm pretty good at practicing fuzzies. It's just trying to discover how to convert off a fuzzy is what I really what I'm interested in. I usually just like guess what I'm gonna be doing after. But oftentimes getting the combo afterwards is like in training mode. Trying to figure out a combo afterwards in training mode, like a realistic combo, is kind of... It's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, but actually testing an actual fuzzy out, I can do that. That's pretty easy for me to do. So Pure Pink Fox says, one of our top players got 49th place or some on Evo. Oh, from Russia? Hell yeah, let's go. It's probably because the other character's brand new, so people want to help her out. You guys like that mix-up? I do too. Project Zero, where are you from exactly? Okay, not exactly. Don't dox yourself, but like, just so I can maybe get you connected with other players, I might be able to do that. Floor 10, but East Coast or West Coast? Let me know. I should be able to hook you up with some players. True, I'm on the other side, too far from Japan, but I know people who live on the islands near Japan. Let's just say they with gods of fighting games. Yeah, I'm so jealous of that. There you go. So I'm missing a whole lot, aren't I? So you can literally get match faster in Discord than on Tower, bro. Trust me. Yeah, Grange, trust in Grange there. It is a little bit more work, and I know it's a little bit more cumbersome to do that, but sometimes you just I mean, if you really need to find, it's easier that way than just waiting on the tower, kind of praying that someone might show up. At least if you like message a Discord that's got a lot of players, people can give you responses a lot quicker. And also you can probably hook yourself up with a player. That's probably not the right terminology, but you can like set up an appointment with a player a little bit later down the road. Unfortunately, we're in a situation where you can't just like hop on to ranked and just get a match anymore. Does that mean this game is quote unquote dead? To some people, probably yes, but for me, it's still alive, and for a lot of people, it's very much alive still, of course. So I guess give another shot. Yeah, try. I'll do if you join the Discord, I'll see what I can do and see if anyone else in my Discord can help you out there too. So, yo, Basho, what's up? How's it going? Should turn on frame down and look at the follow window to see what you can convert with. Is that what it's used for? Yeah, combos. Isn't that cool? All right, let's do it one more time. It's over, bro. Dossing you right now. All right. So Grange says, just know that some of the players may be stronger than your current level, but take it to your advantage. It can help you learn something from it. My situation is a bit different because when I'm in Celestial, people reach me on Discord for melee experience. 159 damage and 159 enough damage for corner throw, 50% tension. Yeah, I guess it has to be better than actually just using meter, right? It's gotta do more damage than just like converting throw with the RC into wall break, right? Right. It's gotta be better than this. I like how there's damage on the player 2 side. That's a new thing. I don't know if you guys noticed that. That's actually really cool. Because I always do everything on player 2 side when I'm doing record and playback. We're seeing the damage now. And let's see here. So one more time for this. So throw is 80 damage. $80 plus 138. So it does total more damage, I suppose. And another thing to kind of keep in mind is the fact that we may not have 50% meter until this point, right? So that's another thing too. Like it's a situational type of thing, and there could be a big combo that I don't know of. For there's a lot of things I've seen some players anyway pull the opponent out of the corner and just do like a coast to coast big combo. So this is just, we're just playing around with different ideas. Try your fuzzy again and stop to look at the follow-up. Okay, sure. Yeah, good point. And I'll do the thing that you mentioned too, which is switch blocking. Let's play around with the settings here. Frame data on.
Thank you, Candy.
Pure Pink Fox, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so we want to do switch blocking. I want them to block high first. And then I want them to block low. Yeah, there we go. You know, Unika has a Murakami blade as well. This move. She's got the Murakami. Alright, so we want blocking switch on the second. Okay, so. Okay, there you go. That'll do it. So I do have... So I want to hit with the last hit too. Am I doing it too slow? Maybe doing it too slow. Yeah, actually, Narrow Tommy says a good point. Discord matches is at the best you're able to get longer sessions and swap sides or swap notes. Yeah, you'll level up faster so that you can get to that floor 10 and then get consistent matches with like more random players. What is... Okay. Why is this not converting? Is it because it's... Maybe it's because I'm fighting against Unika and she's like a particular size. Let's do a neutral jump. Let's do a neutral jump instead of a forward jump. No, that's a... That was a back jump. I think I'm not doing it fast enough. Like the JD into the follow-up. Yikes, I don't know. Yeah. Weird. Wasn't I getting this before? Huh. Okay, so maybe this doesn't work. Okay, so if I just get hit. If I get hit on the first hit, I think it looks like it might be convertible sometimes because it pops them up. Do JD and stop. Okay, gotcha. Let's try that. Okay. What am I looking at now? We're looking at the follow-up window? It still says 0 for follow-up window. Oh, okay, it says 0 because there's no follow-up. Oh, is that what it means? Okay. That's a really weird, like, number to put up there. I don't, like, is it me, or is it... I've never seen that before. I've never seen follow-up window before, so that's new to me. But if that's how you use it, that's pretty cool. It's weird to get used to. It's pretty unique. Okay. Okay, so I like this. I like this one though. I guess you could just straight up... I suppose you could just straight up do a JD, or not a JT, a 5D. I'm holding up back. Okay, no, you can't. You can't. They're up, way up there. Let me grab that. What's stopping this character from just doing gun into canceling into a low or overhead every time? I think because... You mean like something like that, right? There's a big enough gap. So you can't just immediately do a button right after the dash. Yeah. But I think doing this though, if you do this follow-up, right? This gun follow-up, there's no gap between the gun and then the dash cancel attack. But there's a gap right there, right? There you go. I guess, yeah, I can see that this is this can be pretty annoying to deal with. But I think you have to commit to that dash cancel, right? But if she's committing to the dash cancel, I suppose the universal answer is just to jump forward. Yeah, Omega plus after projectile. Yeah, I guess there might be some characters who could mash out of this. But we gotta jump, I think. What's the counterplay though? Well, what does Unika do? Can she just do nothing? She can do nothing. And you jump forward. You're still sort of safe, but if you instant air dash right here, then you can, I guess you can get like bopped out of that. Yeah, jumping is not the real answer. It's not really an answer. Yeah, because you can just do nothing, right? Well, can't you just 6p after the instant air dash? You could, I suppose. Hold up, let's just do that. Just smash 6p there. I mean, you can probably do a lot more than just that. Just chill. But the thing is, if they're taking full advantage of this attack and they're always dash canceling, right? If they're always going to dash cancel after this attack, which is probably what they're going to be doing, right? And you jump right there, you can't, like, the dash cancel from that 5H follow-up, like, there's a window where you can't push any buttons, right? So I would say, like, it's not 100% answer, but this is an answer. This is probably the universal answer if people just keep doing this without thinking a whole lot with what's actually going on, right? It's pretty crazy that she can dash cancel through with a projectile. Yeah, she's Omega plus. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that when I'm playing Unika, I should always be doing this until someone shows me I can't. Can she backdash cancel? Dude, that'd be so good if she could. I don't know if she can't. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay in that regards. All right. So we're okay. Is there anything else I want to show with Unika? So here's another thing about this dash cancel. After this, I think you're relatively safe from DPs, right? So if you throw them in the corner, OTG, do this shenanigans, right? I believe. Why isn't that getting recorded? Hold up. There's a recording. Yeah, this is her safe jump right here. Okay, does that work against other characters? So don't even bother doing a safe jump when you got the OTG, when you got the throw in the corner. Just 5H, follow up, dash cancel, or whatever. Oh my god. I have a feeling though, if you did a forward moving reversal, this won't work. Oh my god. There we go. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's test it out with Ride the Lightning. Do you typically like testing the recordings instead of counterattack menu? Yes, 100%. I encourage it, actually. Testing things out with record and playback, if you have record and playback, like if you're used to it, it's much better than testing things out on counterattack menu. Because if you're doing something like a manually timed OS, it's really hard to test it out to see if it's actually like a good OS. Like if you have a manually timed safe jump, for instance, like if you don't have a frame kill set up for a safe jump, then how do you know for sure that you're getting your safe jumps? You know, how do you know for sure that they're working, right? If you have the recording, if you play back a recording on all the different situations, the recording is constant, so you know for sure that particular that particular sequence was actually a safe jump, for example. So one can argue, why don't I just, like, can't you just, you know, use the counterattack settings? One says DP, one says do nothing, one says block. Yes, I'd say that's good if you have like a very, oh my god, the sun's in my face, Jesus, solar flare. It's good if doing that is good if you are very consistent with like a automatic time safe jump or OS. But if it's something that you have to, if there's something that if there's like a lot of human error in your particular setup, right? It's you need to know for sure if you're doing it right, in my opinion. Yeah, and also if you're not really good with recording, because I use a stick with 8 buttons, right? And you guys can't see it, right? And I use 6 active face buttons, but my 7th and 8th button are not active. I don't use any macros. Those are my record and playback. So it's easier for me to do it. It's not so easy for a lot of people to do it on pad. So there's tools for everybody. I'd say if you can easily record a playback on your whatever device you're using, it's a better tool in training mode. If you're like me and you need to know if you're doing things right. Yeah, anyway. So let's see if this works against Vapor Thrust. It does. One more time. Oh my god. Okay, but Ride the Lightning, I feel like, yeah, he's gonna hit me. Dizzy's super probably works on this. Oh, I see. So you can test where there are gaps in strings. That's true. Yes, that's another good point. Let me read some of this. Can you confirm the projectile hit, then dash cancel it? Oh, that's a good point. I think, you know what? That's actually a really good point. Can you dash cancel it late? I think the window is pretty short. So I tried to do it a little bit later there. So if you can do it late, then you can start baiting out stuff like supers. Yeah, I think they thought about that. I feel like they thought about that. So the window, like the latest window to dash cancel in this particular scenario, it's not good enough. Yeah, it's always gonna activate just after the super flash. Let's see. You can make it the mistake in the recording though, technically. Yeah, I guess. I suppose so. But you can also, then you just do it again and just see if you can adjust the recording to make sure it works. That's a good point. You can definitely mess up the recording, but you just do it again. It's like, oh, maybe if I do it this way and then you play it back. It's good if you're trying to discover something, you know what I mean? If you're trying to like just find tech, record and play it back is good. If you want to prove something, record and play back is good. But counterattack settings isn't as good to help to find like definitive proof. Let's see, my biggest gripe is that Strive doesn't have a block count setting. It's too, yeah, like switch block on the 5th hit or something like that. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yo, my own maiden, how's it going? I haven't seen anyone smoothly chain weapons free yet. Yeah, I see a lot of things on Twitter, but I'm just waiting. I'm with you there, my own maiden. I'm waiting for someone just to figure it out. I hope you're doing well. How's it going? What's up? I still, but that's why you gotta do the Nagayan style and record. Yeah, I like, yeah, to kind of figure things out between strings too. It's easier to do that when you do record and playback. There you go, King Africa. How's it going, man? What's up? I got a weapons free combo down. I'll hit it today. Record is way better for defensive OSs. I can tell from watching you. I don't think you can like do a defensive OS without recording. I actually think, yeah, you know what? You mean like fuzzy block or, you know, delayed backdash on like on defense. That is actually something that's difficult to do even with record and playback. I still haven't found a way to properly test out defensive OSs. You just, that's stuff that, yeah, I can't think of a way for them to do that. Maybe like in, yeah, that's tougher to do for sure. Yeah, you can't do defensive OS without doing it yourself. Yeah, it's tough. I suppose what they could do is record, if they can do some form of record and playback after recovery, you know what I mean? And I think you can, but it's not. It's difficult to like do. There's a lot of steps. Anyway, I don't really want to get into that just right now because that'll take a long time. I'm sure it's not going to make the most interesting of content for me to show that. But you know what's interesting is that Unika can basically, you know, do her projectile follow-up after OTG throw and be reversal safe. It's really cool. So record this, for instance. Like even if you do the overhead, this is really cool. Just do that. No follow-up. No nothing. If they DP, they get hit. In fact, if they DP and they got hit by the projectile, you can probably continue the combo without meter. You hold up back, they get hit. In Soul's case, apparently this would work against him too. Right, so it locks down Grandpa Soul. I think that's pretty cool. But we can do the other thing too. Right, if you want to go for the overhead. I'm pretty sure this is also reversal safe. Let's double check. Yeah. And then Tyrant Rave. Yeah. And it's also airtight. Look, I'm holding up back. I held up back and I still blocked. So there's no gap between the projectile run up and 5D if you do a B or C. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, you want to test out some OSs? There's one thing I want to test out. I want to show you guys actually really quick. Let's take a quick break from Unika. Let me show you guys something I'm working on with Dizzy. Very quickly, and then we'll go back to playing more Unika. I like to play Unika online. All right, so this is still in the same topic of OSs. So what I've noticed actually, Armax, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. What I've noticed actually is whenever I go for this safe jump, I throw them 5P, jump down and do a JK 2K2D. This is a safe jump, of course. A lot of times people just backdash. Big chillin', hell yeah. Backdash in my OS doesn't work. If you're doing just strictly speaking a safe jump, and you're committing to a safe jump, backdashing is usually the way to disrupt your opponent from safe jump pressure, right? Even in the corner. Like there are ways for the Dizzy player to like mess you up in the corner if you backdash. But generally speaking, if you backdash a safe jump, you disrupt your opponent enough to do something like get away. There you go. Like just backdash, block, whatever. Okay, so the cool thing about this safe jump also, it sets you up with a fuzzy, right? So this is like a very rare thing for a safe jump. It's actually very rare to have a proper safe jump that can also set up a fuzzy. But Dizzy has it, which is nice. But if you do the fuzzy, if you commit to the fuzzy, it's actually hard to continue the safe jump. So if I try to DP this, right? During that supposed hit stop of the JK, I'm not holding down back, or I'm not holding back. I'm getting ready to tap up forward with the JK for the fuzzy, and by doing that, I release on the safe jump. But the fuzzy is there if we need to. There is a way to get the fuzzy plus a safe jump, but you have to like be holding back a whole lot, and then tap forward, tap up forward, or tap up, and then JK, then go back down back. Does that make sense? It's kind of tough to do. I don't think I can do it right off the bat. It's a little bit tougher. A lot of safe jumps can fuzzy though. A lot can, but it's pretty uncommon. I would almost argue that a lot of safe jumps that you could fuzzy off of, I think people might be gaslighting themselves and not testing it out. Like there are situations where you go into that look like a safe jump, but you've left a little bit of room to do a fuzzy. But it's hard to do. How do you say? It's hard to get that situation on both the fuzzy and the safe jump, if that makes sense. I don't think I articulated that very well, to be honest. But I have a feeling. Okay, from my experience, if you commit to the safe jump, it's very unlikely to get that fuzzy setup. And if you go for the fuzzy setup, you're relinquishing your safe jump, and because you can sort of go into like how do you say this? I'm getting this is too early for me to like talk about this, to be honest. But like, I think there are people, no, not people. I think there are when people show that you can do a fuzzy off a safe jump, a lot of times they're, I don't want to say they're misleading you with information, but they show a different situation like that differs by a few frames. It's very rare to have an exact situation that leads into a safe jump that also leads into a fuzzy in Guilty Gear Strive. It's very rare, or it's quite uncommon. Dizzy has it, and people will argue with me that Testament has it too, and Testament does have it, but it's like very, very, very specific. But people will tell me that HJD is a safe jump, but it's not a lot of the times. There's a very, very specific situation which it is. But anyway, let's not get into that a whole lot. This though, it can. I promise you. There you go. Oh, Jacko could have it too. I don't know a whole lot about Jacko. Jacko can just fuzzy from a safe jump and call him meteorously. Okay. I don't play Jacko, but I believe you when you say it there, King Africa. This also looks like a type of thing that applies more to more characters. So as long as JP hits crouching. Yeah. Okay, so you can set this up to be both safe jump and a fuzzy. But it's not the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I've had Jackos hit me with a double over JP. Very cheap. Oh no. Okay, so this is the fuzzy, for instance. And this is if I did it right, it's the safe jump. Usually it's easier if I do a back jump. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to prove is that it's tough to do. Let me try and do it. There we go. Let's try that. The back jump might help a little bit. No. It's very specific. I'll try it a few more times. Anyway, me not getting this all the time is proving a point that I want to make. I'm actually leading into something right now. I want to get it done at least once though. This stuff, just for let's keep putting it. This might be easier on like leverless. No. There we go. No, now I'm doing it a little bit too late. The JK, or a little bit too early. Okay, let's not RC. I tried to RC anyway. Jeez. Oh my god, the sun. I wonder if you can OS with fuzzy backdash. With some backdashes against some DPs. I got a better idea, actually. I got a neat idea. So this could just be because I'm pushing the JK too fast. Or I'm not returning back to down back to Jesus Christ. I'm not returning to down back fast enough. Try that. Okay. The point is, it's not easy to do. But hey, if I'm doing this fuzzy, I'm spending 50% meter. There's a way to catch a DP and also a backdash by using meter, right? And I'm sure Sid was kind of someone out there. I think it was Sid or maybe King Africa alluded to it earlier, but I purposely didn't pay attention to it at the time because I want to share it right now. So we can OS with the super to catch a backdash and also a DP. And if you're going for the fuzzy anyway, you require 50% meter. Let me show you real quick. Let's do all the options. So I'm gonna do a safe jump, but instead of blocking, I'm gonna input a super. Gotta do it right though. Oh my god. Okay, what's going on here? I'm hitting the JK a little bit too early, right? So just for science, let me show you that this will catch a DP. right? Okay. And it should catch the backdash. A regular safe jump wouldn't do this. But if you OS with a super, it does. Okay, now I just do it without neither one of those. It doesn't come out because I'm doing the super half circle forward. So half circle back forward slash during the hit stop of JK. Right? So you play it back again on your opponent. You don't spend anything, right? They do something like a DP. It comes up. Do you understand now, she says? Do you understand now? Okay, so my point is, if we're doing the fuzzy overhead, we're spending 50% meter. If you are already committed to spending 50% meter, you can OS with your super and cover all options, basically. The perfect timing? It is perfect timing, yes. But it's a lot easier to do than the other thing that I was trying, which I couldn't do properly. So you can combine it all. If you do it right. I obviously need to practice this. Yeah, you gotta make sure that timing is right? Otherwise, you're just gonna do your super. So the point is, okay, so here's my question to you guys. Do you have a way to consistently put all that together? Get the fuzzy and get that backdash OS. Here's what I think we should do. I think it's possible. I know it's possible. I've done it before, but I think there's a way to make everything easy. Relatively easy. How do we input all this? So let me just try and do it without, and then I'll try to do it and I'll try to articulate what I'm doing. If they just block, you're at negative 40, 46. No. Okay, so I'll do it without the fuzzy. So I'm recording right now. Right. Now let's do the rest of it. Okay. Did I do it right? So this is why I record and play back, right? Okay, now I have the recording in slot 4, playing it back. Did I do it right? So unblock. Bam, bam. Okay. Now, on DP, same recording. Super comes out. Same recording. Playing it back. I'm going to backdash. Get caught. Okay. On block. Same recording. Slot 4. I'm just blocking. Yeah. So you still continue your string without overcommitting. If that makes sense. Now let's combine it with the fuzzy. I see, so unblock, your 2K will come out. Exactly. Instead of the super. Exactly. We can do the same thing with the overhead, right? It's a little bit more tricky. So 5p, so the frame kill is 5p. Oh, the fearsome backdash BRC? Uh-oh. Does that work? Okay, yeah, you're right. Uh-oh. I guess backdash BRC will work. Okay, so there you go. Ruh-roh. I didn't know about that. Thank you for letting me know. So pretend you didn't see that. Pretend that doesn't exist for just a moment. Let me humor you with a oh damn, he can do a DP there too, right? Hold up. Oh yeah. Hold up. Before you don't see anything, let me try one more thing. Ruh-roh. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be perfect with it, right? Alright. So it sort of works. Not quite the home run that I was expecting, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Not quite the home run. Here's the thing. You saw nothing. All right, the last 3 minutes, we'll delete that footage. All right, forget it. You saw that. You can still put everything together. Put everything together and do your fuzzy. Let me try and do it. Quick, hide the tech, quick. Hide the countermeasures, quick. I didn't RC it properly, but you guys get the idea. So, here's a fuzzy. Did I still OS the DP? Oh, look at that! Isn't that cool? Catch the backdash, catch the DP, and go for the fuzzy overhead. So what am I doing here? I'll write down my inputs right now for you guys. This is what I'm doing. So it's going to be 5. So it's throw. 5p empty. 5p empty. Jump, forward jump. The fearsome Piercy. Yeah. Don't worry about that. We won't talk about the countermeasures. This is the this is Twitter Tech 101, King Africa. We just show the results. We don't show the countermeasures. Put it on Twitter and get 1,000 likes. Say there's no, you cannot beat it. That's what you do. All right, so forward jump. JK. Actually, you know what I do? I do. This is gonna look funny. Half circle back kick. And then forward. You're still in the air. J6S. Double jump. JK. That's my input. So I guess I should put that in my notes here too. Hold up. Excuse me. There you go. So 5p, you forward jump, half circle back in the air, kick, because that's not going to be that's you're not going to cancel anything in the air if you do that. Forward slash in the air during the hit stop, double jump JK, and that should get you the OS. Let's do it one more time. I always spot PRC super with a safe jump into a throw. I don't tell them I'll die if they backdash instead. Okay, let's try this one more time. And then we'll try to do the super, or we'll do the RC combo after. Something like that, right? Did I actually do the OS though? That is a question. Nope, didn't do it right. Is it too late? Backdash. So what did I do wrong? So I jumped too quickly. I didn't do the I didn't give myself enough time to do the super. One more time. Yeah, you don't want to do jumping slash. Oh my gosh. Half circle back kick. I gotta tell myself. Half circle back kick. Oh god. Don't mess it up. Jeez, half circle back kick. And then forward slash and then up forward kick. Jesus. Nope. Well, I got locked in here. Ooh, yeah. Wow, I did it the first time last time. Cash to go back. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, maybe I should just have a drink real quick. Alright, one more. Last time. You know what? Let me just play the clip. Oh, here we go. This is what this is the last recording I did that worked. Certainly needs more work to get consistent. Play it one more time. This is it. There's a fuzzy, and then I'm gonna DP here. Never give up? Alright. You see the vision? This is my vision. Alright. We'll have to practice it. I wrote down my notation, but I'm trying to follow it. I'm trying to follow my notation, and it's not working, so I might need to workshop this. I'll give myself a couple more tries, and if I can't do it, let's just move on to the next thing. So again, throw, 5 PMT, jump forward, half circle back kick, right? Half circle back kick on the way down, and then forward slash. So there's my Imperial Ray input, and then up forward kick. Last time. Okay, I think I did it there. I just didn't RC. There you go. Okay, let's play it back on a backdash. Okay, and now let's play it again, just regular blocking. There you go. It's doable! It's just a lot of things to think about. And it is easier to do than just like a block OS. Oh my god, now I'm not doing it. Now I'm not getting it. Okay, excellent. Okay. Alright. One time only. Hold up. Last time. While the sun's in my eyes. This is it right here. Can you do JK, Corsica forward, heavy, or slash? I guess you could. You know what? That might be easier to do right now. Shit, now I'm just not getting it. Okay, so this means I'm hitting the JK too early. I guess you could do that too. I think for me anyway, JK into half circle back forward slash into jump cancel JK. What you're suggesting there, King Africa. To me, my hands are a little bit slower, so you have to do it all during the hit stop of this JK, right? So it's JK, then you do half circle back forward slash. It needs to be there somewhere, right? Your Imperial Ray. So that if you can do that, if you can do it that quickly, I'd say that's probably ideal. And then you do it up forward JK or jump cancel JK. That might be easier on like leverless, you know, or a hitbox. I can't do it that fast though. I can try. You have to do it during the hit stop, 100%. But I guess, you know, it's like those old math problems in grade 11, grade 12. I say old. For me, it's old. When they say, simplify this equation, right? I think doing the half circle back forward during the hit stop, it's a good way, you know, it's a way to do it, but there's probably a more elegant way of doing it consistently. If you're not like, if you don't want to like just muscle it out with raw speed and execution. Obviously, I don't have the execution for just even mine. After JK, I just do a super. Let's see. I'll just do it. Yeah, let me just try to muscle it through it. I've definitely done it the way you're suggesting. For me, though, I didn't feel that consistent. More often than not, I'm getting that jump S. Right? I'm not fast enough for that. I think I did it right there. Stop thinking so much and do it. There we go. King Africa. There. Yeah, so you can do it like that too. So I just did it without thinking a whole lot. Just with just muscling it through. So there's a fuzzy right there. It's more of a mental thing for me. There we go. And then we'll backdash this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's you know what? I guess in the end, there's no one best way of doing it, right? For everybody. Whatever you do to make it consistent for yourself is the best way. I'm thinking too much about how to feed this information to more than just myself. I want to figure out a way to kind of make it easier for everybody.
Thank you, Ken.
And I think by doing that, I'm messing it up. You know what I mean? Suryusuke, how's it going? O genki desu ka? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, whatever is most comfortable with consistency, with your own consistency, not with anybody else's, right? The whole have to go back on the JK, in my mind, felt like the easier thing to do. But if I think too much about it, I like screw it up, right? So now that I haven't thought about it a whole lot, let's try it one more time. Have to go back JK on the way down. And then we're going to do half circle back JK on the way down, because that in the air that won't input anything but JK. / during the hit stop, right? So we got like that 15 frames to just do that before we can up forward and do JK. To me, that makes more sense for consistency. But if I think too much about it, I screwed up. Okay, so let's do it one more time the way I suggested. I should go back JK. Now I'm just screwing up. Okay, don't think, just do. Okay, there we go. So, what's happening here? So let's backdash just to reveal what is You know, the nice thing about this OS and looking at my inputs is that the backdashing kind of reveals what I'm doing during that hit stop, right? So what did I do? I didn't do anything. So I probably messed up my Imperial Ray motion. So one more time. Oh, you mess it up, you get the low, which is kind of nice, actually. Only thing you need to think about is if you have an aerial overlapping input, that aerial overlapping input that you'll get for doing the super. Okay, I gotta stop doing the J. So the JS is coming out. What does that tell me? I'm probably a little bit too late on the JS. I can do it a little bit quicker. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. So, so what I said was actually right. I was a little bit too late on the JS, or the S in the air. So what I need to tell myself is to do it quicker, basically. Okay, told myself to do it quicker. Let's see what happens. There we go. Okay. Just do. Don't think. Hey, King Africa. We just do. All right, there we go. I'm doing it with my simplified inputs. Okay, okay, one more time. This is pretty cool. Okay, JS comes out. I gotta do it quicker. And now I want to RC the last hit. Okay. Put everything together now. Yeah, here's a fuzzy. DP. Woo! Let's go. All right. All right. Backdash. Don't get too excited. Yeah, all right. Okay. I like that. I got like 3 times in a row. Do you understand it? That's right. My own maiden. I love that line. Yeah, we'll hear that one line again. Okay, backdash. Please. That's me. Every time I do this. Please. Please work. Alright, DP. Or super. Please, too dangerous for you? Okay. I guess the do you understand now is the second line that happens after please. There you go. Engaging. Alright, anyway. Enough of that. Okay, we're good with... I don't know if you guys like that OS. I thought about it the other day. And I'm like, yo, I gotta share this. Because this overhead setup... Like, it costs too much meter. There's so many resources that... Well, I think this is too many resources for this overhead. Too many precious resources that Dizzy could use for other things. But if you can use those resources to cover other options, then we have a cool setup. Then it's really cool. Yo, Aunt Zaffy, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. The overhead is nice. Just gotta... Just to get people a mental stack. Exactly. You can go for the overhead. For the fuzzy. Sorry, on this setup, you can go for the overhead, which is what I showed. Right? Obviously, you can go for a low. And if you do it all right, then you can OS everything. Everything except for backdash PRC and maybe PRC super. But we forget about those, you know, don't worry about that. This is the Twitter tech, you know. 101 Twitter tech. If you want 1,000 likes on your video, show the effective parts. Do not show the countermeasures. But that's just a joke anyway. I encourage countermeasures because that makes us better players overall. But if you want the engagements, if you want that clout, right into your veins, right? If you want it right into your veins, the engagement, then you just show the effective parts, and we kind of just, you know, maybe we'll have a little subtitle for the countermeasures. There you go. Except for redacted. Exactly. Don't worry about that. Okay, so here's something that might get redacted. Here's something that might get reversed. The YRC changes. Do you guys know what's going on with the YRC changes? I don't exactly know the details, but from what I hear, people like YRC is buffed. So if you run up in 2K, for instance, and they YRC immediately. Oh, this is not going to work for Dizzy. This never works for Dizzy, by the way. 2K is not a YRC safe attack, right? But 2P has been for Dizzy. 2P has been, and it still is. So 2P is still a blockable. Excuse me. 2P is still a YRC baiting attack. And 2K, so Dizzy hasn't changed actually. So whatever, it's fine for Dizzy. Other characters, apparently, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, I just kind of briefly saw on Twitter. Other characters 2K, if it did YRC bait before, if you can bait out a YRC with other characters 2K before, in some cases you can't now. Is that what it is? I know that Venom K normals was YRC safe, but now it's not. Let me just double check. Just for science. So this is a change that happened over the last patch, and let me read the kind of blurb that they said about not YRCs but RCs in general. So what's it say? So Strive, was it Guilty Gear patch? Notes. What did they say? I don't know if they reversed this. Why is it so bright in here? Hold on. Let me turn down my camera exposure here. There you go. It's a confirmed bug at least? Okay. So they say, what is it? Way down here? Where did they say it? So the frame data display. It's not in issues, right? Okay, here we go. Maybe it wasn't explained. Here we go. Fix issues. Universal mechanics. Fix an issue causing disparity in the timing when the slowdown effect was applied when canceling a normal or special move with red, purple, or blue RC if not performed at the soonest possible timing. So that's the RC change. I don't see any YRC part of this, but maybe this whole slowdown effect kind of had collateral damage into YRC. I don't quite get it. So it's causing disparity in the timing when the window... So when the slowdown effect was applied, when canceling on... I don't get it. What does that mean? Yeah, unintended. Unintended bug. Okay, so let's double check here. So 5... Okay, this is weird, actually. You're right. Because 5K is like... 5K recovers really fast, right? I have a feeling... correct me if I'm wrong here, King Africa. 5K should bait a YRC. 2K? 2P does. 2K or 5P does bait. You can block it after. Yeah, it makes no sense to me that 5K doesn't recover fast enough for you to block the YRC. If we compare the frame data, actually, double check here really quick here. So I know for a fact Dizzy's 2P does bait it out on both versions because that's the character I play. 5K 8 frame active, 6 frame recovery. Dizzy's 2P 3 active, 8 frame recovery. Okay, so I guess total from start to finish of active to the end of start of active to the end of recovery. I suppose Venom's 5K does have more frames total than Dizzy's 2P. So this is 13 or this is 11 versus 14. And I guess that's fast. That's enough enough of a window or enough of a gap to be able to for the YRC to be able to like to win in this situation. Yeah, both 2K and 5K are YRC. So I need to drink some water or something. I'm getting tired. It's interesting. Okay. Here's a thought though. Not traditionally. In Guilty Gear Strive anyway, when you do a safe jump and you commit to like the next thing, you know, like I do a JK into 2K, a YRC beats that, right? If you block the JK. I think this actually buffs safe jumps. Okay, so let's just commit to a safe jump here. I might like this change, actually. So if you do a safe jump, generally speaking, you YRC the first interaction. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you can still...
Thank you, Candy.
I guess you can still, you know, the YRC still beats the safe jump. Because, like, the follow-up attack after, you're committing to it, right? Dunders, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. But I was thinking if the YRC activates a little bit sooner during the hit stop of the JK, it might actually lock out the... or prevent the next move from happening, you know what I mean? Like if the YRC slowdown happens like right away,
Thank you, Candy.
then your save jump is actually okay still, right? That's yo, Arafuni, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's Thursday morning. It's like 9:45 where I'm at. I guess East Coast it's well, I guess it's 3 hours later, of course. Hold up. This might actually... Let me do this one more time. I feel like you can continue to block. Okay, I'm not mashing there. I'm just pushing the buttons. I think you can see that and just block it, right? So let's just see if I can... So that's a safe jump. It says counter, but I think it's because my recording has me pushing buttons. Let's actually get the computer to YRC on the first interaction with the intention of doing a safe jump. So if I just immediately do a JK, so immediately do a 2K after my JK. Yeah, I'm gonna get pushed back. I think we can wait a little bit. It's too bad we didn't have a heavier button to go into. What if I do my fuzzy, actually? Let's just commit to the fuzzy. Oh, no. Yeah, that's too fast. Okay, no. You have to wait a little bit. I think you have to... I got a little bit too excited. I thought maybe we... Like, because the YRC quote-unquote activates a little bit slower... Scratch that, sorry. What I meant to say, if the YRC activated a little bit sooner, then maybe we'd be able to see it and just block it, even if we commit to a safe jump. You know what I mean? I was hoping that the YRC slowdown would be enough of a would be long enough for us to just block, basically, if that makes any sense. But no, if we commit to a safe jump, if we're doing our next action after, not enough time. Okay, just wanted to double check. That'd be interesting if it did. What else? Okay, so it's a bug. It's gonna get fixed. It's gonna get fixed. You're in the lab, Brian, early. That's right. The early bird gets a worm, they say. Okay. All right. So I haven't played a single match just yet. I think we're good to play some games. Unless you guys want to see anything else in the lab. I was going to go over some Twitter clips right now around this time, but seeing the time and seeing how I have to work in about 2 hours, I should probably play some games right now. Okay, so I've only played a few games with Unika. I think the play is to sit in floor 10 for a bit and then go up and play in Celestial. My own maiden says, excited for some early bird games. Let's go. Let's get that worm. Fu Bang A Tropical. How's it going? Hey, first time here. I loved your video on how to play Guilty Gear in Japan. Truly special. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for saying that, and thank you so much for the follow. I'm hoping to make another one pretty soon, actually. I still have more footage to talk about where to find merch in Japan. Spoiler alert, there's not a whole lot of places where you can find merch. So it might be a little bit of a funny video of like me looking at other merch. It's like, oh yeah, I couldn't find any Guilty Gear merch, but if you're a fan of Nikke, the Goddess of Victory, not sponsored by the way, here is a place where you can find Nikke merch or something like that. Yo, boxing shrimp, how's it going? Is that the Bike and Goat boxing shrimp? Hope you're doing well, my friend. I think I see you every once in a while playing on Celestial. How was biking in this? I guess in this patch, question mark? Not... I guess nothing's really changed other than Unika being out. Well, the throw change, the throw RC change must be great for biking actually, hey? Hope you're doing well, man. Did you see Nikke is gonna have a collab with Stella Blade? I did, yes. I haven't played Stella Blade though. I haven't played. I understand it's from the same company. And I saw like the Scarlet model in Stella Blade. Not enough for me to play the game though. I appreciate the music in Stella Blade. When I'm listening to some chill, you know, I don't know what kind of genre it is, but like almost jazzy, chill music on my walks, Stella Blade music comes up every once in a while in someone's playlist, and it's good music. All right, should we play against this Unika? Bike and Goat not too cut. Nah, I think not kind enough. Not kind enough. Representing the character when a lot of players have stopped playing her. When I see your name, Boxing Shrimp, I get a little hungry. I'm like, kind of want to eat some popcorn shrimp. Yeah, there's a lot of Nikke merch in Japan. A lot of Nikke merch, and not a whole lot of Guilty Gear merch, and a lot of Shohei Ohtani merch too. If you guys like, if you like baseball and Ohtani, there's a lot of that in Japan. I imagine it's getting, I imagine it's way more popular there. Yeah. When I went to Japan, they were doing the Cinderella Grave collab. Not Grave collab. That story point. It's pretty cool. It's really cool to see, like, the characters on billboards and all that. Yeah, Grave is awesome. I love Grave. Gray. Alright, against Milia. What do we do?
Target engaged. Commencing practice combat.
What do we do against Milia? We want to make sure that she's not in the air all the time. Do we have an aerial special attack that just covers the skies? Grab that. Oh, Thunderbird? Oh, don't do that. Okay. I guess what we should do is the gun fall up to keep my pressure going. Just run up DP. Oh boy, okay. I keep thinking I'm dizzy. I'm like, I gotta half circle back forward slash. Yeah, we gotta do the DP. Let's micro dash forward block. I got a projectile too. I think this is a good air-to-air JS. Grab. Woo! Already doing my shenanigans. Let's go. Funas, how's it going? What's up? I assume you saw the JP frame kill cross-up stuff for Dizzy. I've been laughing recently. Which one is that? Oh gosh. Let's burst that. All right, there we go. Actually, yeah, hatchback back forward slash was is the DP reversal. I didn't realize that. Just like Dizzy. Let's go. 5p frame kill processor for Dizzy. No, you know what? If you want to show that to me, I'd love to see that actually. Let's go. I'm gonna do JK round start. Hold off my burst real quick. Yeah, I can send it on Twitter for sure. Go for it. JK seems like a good air-to-air. What's the DP again? It's a slash, isn't it? Yeah, just send the link. Appreciate it. I should probably change the music, right? Or you guys like this music? You like the clown music? This is from Lufia too. It's a little goofy. We'll change it. It's awesome. You guys like it? This is appropriate music for this game. Lock-in music. Thunderbird? All right, this is my new theme. I'm dead. Nice. I guess I could have just did a regular block and then burst if I wanted to burst. I just assumed this was your lock-in music. I just put on the Lufia 2 soundtrack and I hit whatchamacallit? Hit random shuffle. Back in the corner. Oh boy. I always get hit by that second JH. Oh boy. I think I need... Oh shit! I was gonna say, I think I need a stun dipper right now. Okay, forget about that. I'll just stun dipper round start. What can go wrong? Uh-oh. There we go. I'm a stun dipper right here too. What can go wrong? What the fuck? Okay. I need... Oh, here we go. Get him. Stun dipper. Stun dipper. Let's go. Woo! Okay. The blue version of stun dipper is good, right? I think it is. It gets you like a hard knockdown. good burst. That was... I didn't know what to do after that. Woo! Alright, let's go. Alright, this character is pretty fun. Although, I am trying to fight the urge to do Corsical forward... The Corsical forward kick at full screen. I'm trying to fight the urge to do that. I recognize that that is Stun Dipper in this with this character, which is kind of funny. But the reason why I want to do it is because as Dizzy, Corsical forward punch... Sorry, Corsical forward kick is her Fire Spear Chestnuts. And it's kind of funny that it's Stun Dipper in this character, or actually Stun Dipper in all the characters. When I go back to play Dizzy, I'm probably not going to be doing that anymore. I think. Oh, that's pretty laggy. Let's see how we do against the Slayer. I'm terrified of playing Slayer when I'm Dizzy. But, I mean, if I have a cool... You know, if Unika plays well against Slayer, then I have a counter pick, right? I did say I was going to commit to playing Dizzy. And, I mean, Unika is sort of like Dizzy, right? Is there no one on West Coast? Yeah. We'll check back in a sec. Gustavo, how's it going? What's up? Oh boy. Super? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, fully punishable. I mean, that makes sense. The power of Stun Dipper, man. It's so tempting. The beam. Uh-oh. Don't do that without meter. Good combo. What do you think of Unika so far? Having fun? I'm having a lot of fun with this character. I think Unika is a breath of fresh air after playing Dizzy for the last like 5-6 months. Calamity, what's up? How's it going? Oh, I shouldn't do that, should I? Okay. So we gotta do more 5Hs. On Justice Chris, what's up?
Thank you kindly.
Grit? Wink? Did I say it right? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Having a Stun Dipper is a genuine test of self-control. Yes! I have no self-control. No self-control here. Ugh. Man, don't... It's a good thing I don't have the power of Dark Phoenix. Otherwise, you guys would be all gone. Me and all my loved ones. I guess I can cancel that into like a special too. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh boy, nice. Oh, also, I forgot I have a DP. Dude, this character is a true test of self-control. Stun Dipper, DPs,
One shot booms like a barrage.
other things. Stun Dipper reminds me of Ice Car in a way. I have no self-control here. There we go. Oh! Uh-oh. Do you need self-control for the enhanced stun dipper though? Oh, I think so. Shit. No self-control. It's over. Oh, I forgot I had that move. Is it good? Oh boy. Nice smash out. Oh! I was gonna comment and say
The moment
that this Slayer player was really smart, and I do say or not just that, but like that this Slayer player doesn't feel like a simple floor 10 Slayer player. And I was gonna say, oh, he's too smart to like do a media attack on me with full meter, but then maybe he was just too smart and felt that I was trying to bait him out with it, and he got me. Anyway, GG's. Good Slayer, good Slayer. I still feel I feel less confident with Dizzy against Slayer than my day one Unika. Counterplay to that is just to run forward. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I could have killed. Woo, okay, here we go. Her 5P is good against anal pressure. Oh, good point. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know about that. Okay, here we go. Dude, I shouldn't have got hit by that stroke after not blocking the 2S. Oh! I avoided the super, but I tried to punish the grab. Funny. There it goes, delayed. Okay, here we go. Fubanga Tropical. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for the tips. Grab that. That's not a proper setup. Okay. 2H also reminds you of the Infernal Divider. Okay. Shit! Oh my god, okay, we'll take it. Woo! Wait, did I just duck under that? Did that low profile HCL? Yikes. Okay. What? Shit. It's okay. I thought I could punish. Maybe I was too far away for a punish on the stroke. Okay. Grab her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Last time they did that situation, it was a low. So that was a good setup for their super. Yeah, we should react to that. Oh my gosh. Usually don't want to do that against, you know. Five? I should be juggling with a 5k there, but I don't know what to do after a 5k. 5k another DP? Alright, that's good. Let's check West Coast for a moment. See if anyone's playing there. If I can get a better connection, that would be nice. Nobody on West Coast. They should at this point just combine East and West Coast servers. Unika? I want to find another character that's not Unika. Yeah, it's pretty sad, eh? Okay, let's go to another floor. Alright. Alright, Lufia music. I loved the game, but music is too it's okay. Well, let me just put on some other RPG music. What do we do? Ogre battle. There we go. Gotta change my locking music. Let's maybe fight a Potemkin this time. Didn't check the ping. I could regret that. Seeing how this Potemkin is a level 553 as well, this could go pretty bad for me. That's okay. Let's see what we can do here. You gotta believe, that's right. Don't listen to your dash after that. Oh. Red overhead seems good for resets. Yeah. Low profile with the 2S. Which actually, was that 2S? I think it was, yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Okay. I'm getting some nice hits. I need to be able to do more damage. Okay. Getting out damaged. Okay. I usually jump actually. Shit. Not safe on block. Nice. 100% meter. I was really cheeky with that overhead. I think that would have combo too afterwards, right? With Aegis. Oh, can punish that. He just... Oh, nice. Shit. You know, I probably just should have run up and grabbed. Well, that wouldn't have worked either. I was hoping, or I was thinking maybe they would PRC that so I can interrupt it. I think you can actually input the air projectile after JD. It comes out faster. Is that right? All right, no worries. Not gonna kill. All right, let's go. JS. Oh no! Just. Okay, I think I'm giving floor 10 players a little bit too much benefit of the doubt. I should just sleep for him, wake up, do more reversals maybe. I didn't do I should have done some sort of setup. Okay, let's go. There we go. Walked into the pop buster. Yeah, I slid into it. I was like sliding in for like a base steal, but he got me. He got me. Whew. Don't know if you guys heard my cat. When I said the woo, my cat went meow. She did it again. Meow. Alright. You heard? What's her name? That's Ducky. My baby. She's so she's pretty talkative right now. Ducky, you want to say something? No, nothing. She's shy right now. Non-buff version, buffed Corsica forward K is -3. That's really good. What the heck? Always buff it? Shoutouts to Cat. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Maybe I'll show you guys my cat. But Lightning KO, how's it going? Hope you're doing well from YouTube. -3, hey? Alright, let's go. Always buff if you can, unless you want to make a risky play. Alright, buffing it. I'll do a risky play right there. There we go. End it with a Murakami blade. She's very talkative. Oh my gosh. Lucky, stop. Oh, that's so risky on my part. It was so risky. The hero burst. By the way, Midwest Emuth, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm fine. I put up my Unika online match videos. I mainly play AC plus R and Ground versus Rising or Strive. Hell yeah. I used to play a lot of plus R actually, back in the day. The Celestial Challenge, no. Yeah, I got 5th place at Evo in plus R. 1 year anyway. Shit. Midwest email, how do you explain because I want to learn GG through Dizzy but intimidated? Oh, if you have any questions about Dizzy, let me know. That's my main character, that's for sure. Yeah, I do a lot of Dizzy stuff. On YouTube, I actually have a bunch of Dizzy guides, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. Grab. Uh-oh. Woo! Let's go. Any questions, just let me know. I'm usually playing Dizzy. I promise I'm a Dizzy player. But I can link you some YouTube videos. I got lucky with that actually. That wouldn't have comboed if I didn't counter hit. Stun Dipper. Oh my god! Yo, the Scum Dipper! Still thinking about taking the Kai, easier Kai Unika route? Yeah, I'll say that the Dizzy route is, isn't for the faint of heart, you know? She's definitely a lot difficult to use than those other characters. But, with that said, you put a lot of time into her right now. Excuse me, if you put a lot of time into her right now, she will surely get buffed, and you'll be rewarded in like 3 months from now when she does get buffed. Or maybe she won't get buffed. we don't know for sure, but... But we're thinking she gets buffed. Okay, we're okay, right? Usually DLC characters, if they're not strong on release, they get They get a pretty good buff a little bit later on.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
We're going in.
Drop your guard.
Ooh, not the right knockdown. It's interesting how like enhanced stun dipper is more safe than enhanced grief sever. Sorry, I had a burp there. Yeah, Jamal, how's it going? What's up, man? Yeah, so Dizzy, she is a tough character to play, but I mean, I really like her design, so I'll keep playing her. She's been like a character I've been playing for the last long time. She's my main character in AC plus R, so and I started playing Guilty Gear about like 25-ish years ago. So when she came, when she arrived as a new character in Strive, it just made sense for me to play her. I really like her. I like the challenge, you know. I'll put it this way: if you like Dark Souls, if you like Bloodborne, if you like Elden Ring, those types of games that kind of reward you for, I don't know, putting in the time and understanding, you know, the game, I suppose. Yeah. Dizzy's a good character, you know. If you like fighting a boss in Dark Souls at a low level and the challenge that it presents to you, and also the reward that you get from beating that boss, then Dizzy's that character. You know, you put a lot of time into her and she'll reward you. With that said, I mean, down the line, 3 months from now, that might not be the case. You'll get rewarded in other ways. But with a buff patch, you know. Jamal says, about to go meet up with the client, so only stopping by for a bit, hoping Unika matches go well. Yeah, Unika has been fun. I mean, I've been losing a lot, but I've been winning a lot, equally, I suppose. And it's been a breath of fresh air from playing Dizzy. She's definitely an easier character than Dizzy, with a lot of cooler, you know, well, maybe not cooler tools, but a lot of tools that feel very empowering, like a DP or a stun dipper. Dizzy's a bit underwhelming, says KO, considering the current meta, but she may get buffed. I think she'll get buffed. Deep Purple, how's it going? What's up? You like Mega Man bosses? Alright, Dizzy's for you. There's so many Unikas here. You like Mega Man bosses that... you know, when you first play Mega Man, you don't have any abilities, right? You like playing Mega Man with no abilities, no equipment, and you like fighting those bosses, then Dizzy's for you, for sure. Alright, here we go. Shit. I didn't even power it up. Shit, I missed. This guy's wearing the Strider colors. I think that would have worked, actually. Oh boy. I had the kill, I think. I just messed up the combo. Well, that's I mean, I did play her in Xrd, but like casually with friends. I used to play even her competitively in Xrd, but I stopped after someone telling me that my Ramlethal is way better. But I also stopped playing Xrd Dizzy because I didn't want my muscle memory to be like, oh my god, I didn't want to like ruin my muscle memory between the two games if I was playing competitively. But then I'm playing Dizzy and Strive, so that might mess up my muscle memory a little bit. The games play a lot different though, so. Oh shit, not high enough. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't think, for some reason, I didn't think that would be full screen. I appreciate your faithfulness to Dizzy. Hell yeah, dude. Look at this. Check this out. I got the Dizzy acrylic from the 25th anniversary. I actually got... Turns out I have two of those. I thought I only had one. I bought one when I was in Japan, and then my friends got one for me on my birthday. But I have two now. I see how it would be easier to compartmentalize if the differences are more significant. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yo, Schizoporella, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, yeah. Dizzy and Xrd and Dizzy and Plus R are... I wouldn't say they're totally similar, but they're similar enough for me to like mess up a lot of different things. While Dizzy and Strive, she's much different. She's so different. She's like a tank in Strive. Super. Let's go. Yeah, in Guilty Gear Strive, Dizzy's like a tank, and the other game she's like a F-14 Tomcat, you know. Get out of there. Okay. Wonder what they were doing. I'm gonna stun dip her. I can't shoot him. Let's go. Yeah. Plus R, we have the F-14 Tomcat. Dizzy's a F-14 Tomcat and Plus R. In Xrd, she's like a A-10 Warthog Thunderbolt. And in Strive, she's like a mammoth tank. Yo, Bright Keegan says playing any version of Johnny is totally different experience. Yes, 100%. 100%. What's your favorite version of Johnny there, Kengan? Keegan? Yeah, like between plus R and the other ones, oh man, it's so weird because the input for Mistfinder is so different, right? It's so different, the input of Mistfinder. It's core circle motions in plus R. The other ones, it's core circle back. Okay, let's go. Exit for P Mistfinder loops. I like excerpt for 2H air dash 2H. What is it? Mistfinder cancel dash forward, apply infinite pressure, quote unquote infinite. All right, GG's. Am I ready for a Slayer yet? I don't know if I'm ready for Slayer. Let's just sit on this cab and wait for someone to come by. It's actually... Let's see, I might play one more. Just looking at the time. Yeah, excerpt Johnny was a Johnny for sure. He was the Johnny. Extra Johnny, oh, he's such a character, fun character to play, but also very, very top tier. But then again, like I think Extra Johnny, as top tier and as many, a lot of people complain about Extra Johnny, right? But what I really like about Extra Johnny is that, yes, he's strong, but he's difficult to play. He's difficult to play at a higher level. And the players who really excel with Johnny, like, they put a lot of time into the character, and you know, they're actually well respected. Like, not saying other players who play top tiers are well respected, but in general, like, people like Peppery Splash, people like Omito, people like anyone like Johnny. Johnny is a respected high tier character because of execution barrier, but the character is a nightmare to fight against. Dizzy match before you go? Sure, I can do that. I'll do one more after this then. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to play Dizzy anyway because I gotta not forget how to play her. I don't know what to do after that. Oh, jeez. You know, I forgot I had DP until I saw him run up and block. He reminded me that I had a DP. Do a safe jump. Not that you need one, but I want to assault meaty. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Always plus, but requires much game knowledge. Yeah, that's true. You mean like always plus, the game's always on the positive side? Or you mean like he's always plus on block? That is, both of them are true. Yes to all the above. Oh boy. Not that I need to do that. Maybe I do. Shit, okay. You know what? I probably should have saved the burst actually. Here we go. Marcy. GP. Oh, I messed with my BRC. Ooh.
Duel 3.
Jump forward. Okay, I guess if I dash forward, I should do a slash. Okay, you should kill me for this. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was well deserved from him. I was thinking about a DP, but then I got resetted so much. Yo, Kyan, how's it going? What's up? How do you confirm with Unika and neutral interactions? From my experience, all the moves are mid-low unless you use her overhead, special RC, and I can't even use her B&B law. The only way I'm able to open my opponent is if I get an unblocked corner screen pressure. Is that the only way? It's a good question. I mean, I'm just opening up mid-screen through like stun dipper in neutral, and then I'm just catching them push buttons. But I mean, it's not the safest thing to do unless you have meter. Yeah, she's a weird one. Although, with punishing with far slash into the low follow up, I've seen people do that. Like it's I can't do it now. But doing that into like stun dipper seems to be pretty good. There we go. Yeah. I'm sure there are other ways to... Oh my god. Other ways to open them up mid-screen? This is good for me, actually. I'm a BRCN. Oh my god, there's a little bit of delay there. Not today. Oh. Smart Venom player, I think they thought a little bit too hard there. Alright. Play a Dizzy game before we go. Let me give you a more thoughtful response to Kyan. So, how do you confirm with neutral interactions? My experience, all the moves are low mid. Like a neutral... So how do you do like a neutral overhead type of thing? I guess you can do charged greed sever, the Corsical back kick. Like that hits pretty far, so maybe you can open up your opponents with that. Although with that said, it's a 21 frame overhead, so it's not the fastest. But just like with most characters, you know, not all characters have like an overhead that's half the screen. So you just gotta play around in neutral. She's kind of a tank. With punishing, I think would be a good thing to try and get used to. And the stun dipper, when you have 50% meter stun dipper, charge it and do stun dipper. Apparently it's -3. I've yet to confirm, but let's take a look here. Once again, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it, my friend. I'm being told that stun dipper... Oh, actually I have it right here. Her gun dipper. Yeah, -3 on block. So like charge it, do it, get in. If it doesn't hit, just abort mission and you're safe basically. But yeah, again, far slash into the low follow up. That low follow up like hits pretty far. I confirmed that into stun dipper. I've seen people confirm that into blitz attack as well. So just a few things. All right. I'm probably gonna get bopped here, but let's play one with Dizzy. Remember to check out the tech I sent Dizzy. I think it's pretty useful. Yeah. I will do that. I might do it off stream, but if you don't mind sharing it on my Discord as well, or I might just copy and paste it into my Discord. If you put it into the Discord, I'll be able to take a look for it. Excuse me, take a look at it for sure. So mainly it's a whiff punish game in neutral. I mean, the character had just come out, so it's hard to know. Literally, unless you were one of the ones who had access to it in a illegal manner. Which I don't condone for, by the way. If you played the leak, please don't do that. Yo, Sid, how's it going? Okay, Sid's one of the best Axels in the world, so this is gonna go pretty bad for me. Anyway, from what I know, which is from yesterday and today, I'm not really I'm not really that sure, but I feel like a little bit of whiff punishing, being a little bit aggressive with Sun Dipper, charging it, I think those are good things to try and do. You know, a good person. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say anything like, you know, be good boys and girls, as the Smash Brothers person said, right? Sakurai Masahiro, whatever his name is. The goat, yeah. Okay, we can kill from here. Oh my god, no! Okay. Okay, oh my god, that could have been real bad.
Thank you, Candy.
Dragon Wall Green Tea Enjoyer, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, do you think I overrepresented the throw? Shit. Let's go. Woo! Alright. I don't usually win against Sid at all. Sid usually just destroys me, so I'm happy with that. Okay, this Unika practice, man. Maybe it's helping. Made me work for it. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna work real hard now. Shit.
No, no. Wait. Please. Get them.
Oh no. I literally could just killed. No! Ah. Ah, I could have killed. Okay, no worries, no worries. That almost looked sick. That almost looked sick. Gonna dive. Yeah, chip. Bright Keegan says, what exactly makes Dizzy weak? Is her win condition too slow for how fast the game is? Yeah, I guess so. That's part of the reason. Her win conditions are there's a lot of steps for you to get to that win condition. So that's a big one. Usually two-step win condition characters aren't as good as just the character who can just dish out damage. Alpha Don 11, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Shit. I was so bold with that. I was so bold. Alright. The bravest. Okay, just run up and grab. Huh? Wonder where I got that from. Stupid husband. Nice. That was so smart. I don't know why. Shit. All right. That was supposed to be a super. Not that it would have worked, but it would have probably. It probably wouldn't have given me the right conditions afterwards to win. All right, GG Sid. GG's always a pleasure. If you guys don't know, Sid TKO often is #1 on rating update for Axel. Let me go ahead and shout out Sid. I'll show you guys right now. Rating update. So for me to do okay against Sid, I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that. It's not just any Axel. Casually, Sid strolls up and is like, yo, Nagai, let's get a game in. But you know what? We got one. We got one. I'm sorry for taking a little bit of your points. But it is what it is. There you go. I'm like a porcupine. Sometimes like you try to handle me like this, but I give you the thorns. But I'm still just a porcupine, and I'm a little creature. You know, I can do a little bit of damage back, but you ultimately kill me. So, Sid, GG's. Hope you have a good day, man. Always a pleasure. I'm just a little guy. That's right. Leave me alone. But don't actually, you know. I do appreciate your presence. And with that said, I think I gotta go. Actually, I gotta go to work. It's 11:02 a.m. and I start my shift at 12 at noon. So I better get going. I haven't had food yet. I'm thinking about this stream and how I'm gonna cut it for a little bit of a video, and I guess I can do a little bit of like show a little bit of tech and then do some matches after, show some matches. So yeah, maybe expect a super cut of this stream maybe tomorrow morning, maybe a little bit later. But yeah, that will be on the YouTube. For those looking for more Dizzy tech, I do have videos on YouTube. Let me go ahead and share that with you right now. I don't know if I'll be working on anything with Unika, but I got some more Dizzy videos down the road if you guys want to follow or subscribe to my channel and that sort of thing. And yeah, there'll be more down the line anyways, what I'm trying to say. And yo, Ihoya, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. But yeah, here we go. My channel on YouTube is right here. We got a bunch of Dizzy videos. So this is my flagship video right now. Let's play Guilty Gear in Japan. But I do go over some basics with Dizzy. Well, actually, maybe not basics with Dizzy. Usually what happens is this. I see something cool and I want to share it, right? I don't actually have like a full-on guide for Dizzy. Maybe I should make that down the road, right? But if I see something like a cool grappling technique or grappling setup, I'll show that. Calling out YRCs still work, by the way, in this patch. Essential techniques, Daiji's cross-up, that sort of thing. Like, eventually I'll make a guide, and I'm working on a safe jump guide right now. Safe jump, safe pressure guide. So not just safe jumps, but using disjointed hitboxes, using other things in our toolbox to do safe pressure with Dizzy. So that'll be down the road. Please look out for that. Yeah, Dizzy guide would really hit. I think the Dizzy guide, yeah. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys following and subscribing and that sort of thing. A Dizzy guide is just too intimidating right now for me to do. I look at all the things Dizzy has, and I look at my ability right now, and I think I'm not qualified to make a good Dizzy guide. Like, you know, I say that, but I don't know. Like, when are you qualified? When you win a major? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I play so unorthodox anyway, that if my style of Dizzy only works for me but not anyone else, I don't want to mislead people to thinking this is how you should play the character. Right now, Dizzy's a character that seems to be played in different styles effectively. Like, Paluna plays Dizzy a lot different than me, uses a lot more Wings of Light. I don't use Wings of Light until I set something up. And obviously the way Paluna plays is working very well for them, but you know, the way I play is working well enough for me. Like, what am I in rating update? I'm like top 16, top 17 or whatever, Dizzy. Actually, let's take a look at that. But like, again, what I do is different than what other people do. What I'm comfortable with is different than what other people are. Or could be comfortable with. So yeah, number 17, Dizzy. I guess I can show you guys what at least I should put a disclaimer. This is how I play her anyway. Either way, more videos coming down the line is the point. I have more Dizzy vids in the works, and I also have another Guilty Gear in Japan video that I want to show you guys, or I want to share with you how to find merch, Guilty Gear merch in Japan. Spoiler alert, it's actually pretty difficult. But if you like Nikkei, you can probably find a lot of that. Even if you play different, it's still cool hearing her other perspectives. Hell yeah. How's it going, Valve? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, maybe I'll work on some... No, I'll make sure that there's a disclaimer. Anyway, I'm yapping. I'm rambling on. And I'm not doing that very well on top of that. So let's go ahead and raid somebody. And send you guys all off to the next stream while I get ready for the next thing in my life, which is going to my job. All right, who is streaming right now? Damn, that's huge. Appreciate the nuance and perspective. Yeah, I do what I do. You guys want to see my buddy Lord Knight? Let's go ahead and raid Lord Knight. I think you guys like Lord Knight. Very chill person, very chill streamer. Unfortunately, had his account hacked not too long ago, so going through a lot, but I want to share my support for the Lord Knight and send you guys his way. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll be back at some point. I don't have a schedule, but I'll be back at some point. This is my cat. They're my own maiden. Maybe you'll see her next time. I was hoping maybe she would like meow right now so I can bring her in, but anyway, there's my cat. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everybody. Oh, actually, you know what? I have a job. Not a job. I got one more thing to do. I'm such an idiot. I was asked by my mods to share this thing. Sorry, guys. One thing real quick before I go. I almost forgot. That's my cat, Ducky. So this link right here is an upcoming tournament in Prince George, British Columbia. Let me go ahead and click on it. I'll be going to this tournament. So this is sort of my local. I'm not from here, but this is the closest tournament from my place. And it's like a 9-hour drive from where I'm from. But I've been asked to participate. I've been asked to do a panel. So if you guys are in the neighborhood in Prince George, feel free to come up. There's a so the tournament itself is on the Saturday, and it's what is it? The prize pool is like $1,250. So this is not the tournament. This ain't the tournament. This is just an online. Okay, well let me recommend this one here too. This is their online bracket. Hold on, give me 1 second here. My bad. I'll check that out too. That's gonna happen. I may not be able to get to that one, but so the tournament's called Mythic to Prince George. Let me find the link for it. To Smash. Was it start.gg? Hold on, let me just pull up the Discord real quick. Wow, I'm the best advertiser in the world. Where are you? Okay. Oh. So that's their fight night. I was asked to actually share that too, so here we go. There we go. Please check this out here too if you're in the neighborhood. This is the actual tournament. That's it right there. August 22nd. They provide free breakfast. Guilty Gear starts on the Saturday. All the other games start on Friday. And it's a $1,250 prize pool. I will be participating. I may or may not be doing the panel. The panel seems like a lot of work, and I'm lazy AF. I just want to roll in and play my games. But if they want me to do some sort of panel or workshop, I might do that. So yeah, catch me here if you want. PG, just maybe 8 hours north of Vancouver. My good friend Raspberry and his buddies are running it, so I want to support them. Anyway, check it out. And with that said, I will send you guys to Lord Knight once again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. I'll do more Unika and Dizzy soon, probably this weekend. I'll see you guys then. All right, take care, everybody.